Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my viewers. It is with great sadness that I'm recording this video. This last weekend, we heard about the events that happened in Kwara State. Over 20 people were killed, were kidnapped, some of them killed. Over 20 people killed, and some of them taken to the bushes between Ajasepo and Iruku. They were apparently coming from a wedding. Till today, we've not had anything. We've not heard from the government of Kwara State. Also, in the same Kwara State, at a town called Okiode, the Baale was killed along with the citizens, indigents of the town. And again, up till today, nothing has been heard. Oh, by the way, the title of today's, the topic for today is Installment, Death by Installment. It's beginning to happen constantly ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ó ti ń coming down south. It has started, and it started in the north, but when it comes to Yoruba land, it started in the northern part of western Nigeria, and it's creeping down south. Apparently, Eruku is towards the Ekiti side of Kwara State. It does not even matter where happens in Kwara State, be it up north in Kwara State, be it up north in Oyo State, be it up north in Ondo State, anywhere in the southwest. The Yoruba says, Umbo, Amolandede. Up till this moment, there hasn't been any statement from Governor Abdulrahman. He has not come out to publicly empathize with the people of the town, with the people of the state, and indeed the people of Nigeria. Neither have we heard anything from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The failure of this level of government to say something, this dastardly act by a people against fellow citizens, is a shame on the system on the government in Nigeria. The thing is, we can continue to say this from now till their kingdom come. The moment we refuse to act, to put a stop to it, what really hurts me, the elites are pretending not to be hearing anything. Oh, is it because I've heard from sources that social media have been flooded with propagandists, government apologists, and the mainstream media have refused to carry this news. They have refused to view this news. I understand this happened during the time of Buhari, but Buhari is no longer there. Now we have a Yoruba man as the president of Nigeria. Why is he not saying something? Why is he not saying something? Without a shadow of a doubt, Tinubu is a very smart politician. He has interpersonal intelligence. He knows his ability. He has intrapersonal intelligence. He's people smart. And he has this native intelligence, this innate intelligence born. He was born with it. It's part of his character. In today's Nigeria, I don't think there's any politician as smart, as politically savvy as much as Tinubu. Yet, we have not heard him say anything with regards to these deaths, these killings. He is the commander in chief. Tó bá fèèyàn joyè àwòdì, ó gbọ́dọ̀ lè gbádìẹ. Why is he not saying something? Or does he know what the rest of us don't know? What we do not know? He needs to say something. I mean, if there's anything left of the Nigerian country, he needs to say something. Today, at 65 and a day, Nigeria is in struggle. Nigeria is still struggling. I can debate anybody anywhere that the problem of Nigeria is economic. No, far from it. And to back up my last broadcast, I spoke about the reconfiguration of Africa. Is Nigeria not part of Africa? Kò lè máa wò ó báyìí. Àwọn kan sọ pé now that we have a Yoruba man there, ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe. When Jonathan was there, he empowered the South people. When Buhari was there, he empowered the Fulani people. Now that Tinubu is there, he has empowered. The Yoruba people are most of the institutions in Nigeria are headed by the Yoruba people. How long are we going to do this? I and a host of other people have said it ad nauseum. Nigeria that the foundation of Nigeria is wrong. I am speaking on behalf of Àwùjọ Ọmọlúàbí. The last time I spoke, mo ní àwọn kan tó ń jà, mo wà lára àwọn tó ń jà Àwùjọ Ọmọlúàbí. Ṣé ìwọ ń ṣe ọmọlúàbí ni ìwọ tó ń wò mí? Ìwọ gbọ́ mi tó ń wò mí? Ṣé o kì í ṣe ọmọlúàbí ni? Àbí ta ni ò ń pè rẹ̀ ní ọmọlúàbí? Lára ìṣe ọmọlúàbí ni pé kán rí nǹkan kán dẹ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀. Call a spade a spade. And that is what I'm doing now. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá ń pa àwọn èèyàn, àwọn tó ń pààyàn yìí, this Fulani people, they have for more than 200 years not to promise me this is what they will do. And it is by stealth. That is so. And we will not stop. Ní dákẹ́. Sísọ ò tó ṣíṣe. Mi ò ní pẹ́ lórí fídíò tèmi. Mò ń wo Yorùbáwùyí. She was literally crying. Kò sí bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú làágùn, pẹ̀lú omijé lójú, pẹ̀lú ẹ̀dùn ọkàn ẹ̀ yẹn. Ṣé àánú ò ṣe yín ni? Yeah, people in urban areas, ẹni tó lọ party ń lọ party, ẹni tó lọ bar ń lọ bar, ẹni tó ń ṣègbéyàwó ń ṣègbéyàwó, all sort of things. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé kíní yìí ò tiẹ̀ kàn wọ́n rárá. Àwọn àgbààgbà ìlú the elites, the educated elites, wọ́n dákẹ́. The political elites, probably because of what they are gaining from the government, from the Madaru. You remember mo ti list oríṣi àwọn Yorùbá mẹ́rin tó wà. Àwọn kan tó yẹ pé the question they're asking is this Yoruba self-recognition tá bá ti recognize ara wa, is it possible? Yet mo tún gé àwọn yẹn sí ọ̀nà méjì. Àwọn kan wà tó ní legitimate fear because it's so difficult to do. Láwùjọ àwọn ènìyàn, different types of people, káwọn kan máa sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ ká recognize ara wa o. Is it possible? Àwọn kan dẹ̀ wà tó jẹ́ pé by nature they are timid. Àwọn kejì ni àwọn tó sọ pé Yorùbá ká dára mọ̀ ká recognize ara wa ó possible but kì í ṣe ń sìn. Àwọn yẹn, àwọn ẹnìkejì yẹn, àwọn àríjẹun, àwọn tó fẹ́ jẹ tó ń pètè ìpèrò láti jẹnu màdàrú nìyẹn. Àwọn kẹta, àwọn tó sọ pé Yorùbá self-recognition kẹ̀ kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ń jẹnu màdàrú yẹn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Wọn ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kó stop. They don't want it to stop. Àwọn kẹrin, àwọn tó sọ pé well ẹ jẹ́ ká tún kíní wò. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọgbọ́n inú wò yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọgbọ́n inú wò kíní yìí. And that was what I said in my last program, that there is the need for Africa to reconfigure itself. Èmi ò tíì mọ ibi tí èèyàn ti bímọ tó máa pe ará ìta kó wá sọmọ ẹ̀ lórúkọ. I have never seen it. Okay, my wife and I will have a child now. So what name will our next door neighbor orúkọ ló fẹ́ sọ ọmọ tí èmi bí? And this is the problem with Africa. And the Europeans who made it so, made it deliberately so that you gbọ́rọ̀ ara yín títí láéláé. If they had bordered you along natural lines, kò ní sí gbogbo wàhálà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. I made some suggestions the last time I was here. I spoke about the Efik, the Bibius, merging with the brothers from the southwestern part of Cameroon. They have the same culture. Ethnicity lè yàtọ̀ síra wọn díẹ̀díẹ̀, there may be variations. That's where it ends. I spoke about the Jolloffs and the Wolofs in Senegambia. Àwọn náà lè form country tí wọn. I spoke about the Yorubas in southwest of Nigeria, east of Benin Republic, southeast of Benin Republic, Tislowo, Togo. That's another country. Why can't we have countries such as we have it in Europe? Like we have in the same way we have the Italians, the Belgians, the French, the Germans, the Bulgarians, the Romanians, the Estonians, and when you're talking about the Estonians and the Georgians and Ukraine, Latvia, and all, they used to be part of Russia, USSR. But they recognize themselves. Such recognition ló yẹ kí àwa tá a wà l'Áfríkà náà máa lépa. When we do this, when we achieve this, ẹ máa wo bí progress máa wà exponentially. Now, look at the population of Nigeria, over 200 million people. We can't be copying people from Aliwa, Kamali needs system tiwa. I have said in one of my broadcasts that every international system requires local adaptation. And in a situation where you cannot adapt that system to your locale, form your own idea. Take, for instance, democracy. The way they practice democracy in Northern Ireland is different from the way they practice in the Republic of Ireland. They're next door neighbor, walking distance, just a step. The boundary is just one step apart from each other. One step, one footstep. Look at Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. The same visa loan war there in those days before Brexit, before European Union. The same visa. Once you have a Benelux visa, you can go to all those three countries at the same time. Yeah, you had different types of government. Why are we afraid? Why are we Africans so afraid? The kind of democracy they practice in Italy is different. It's different from the kind of democracy they practice with their next door neighbor, Germany. Germany is different from Switzerland. Switzerland is different from every European nation, every European country. They have different types of democracy. Àwọn kan merge tiwọn pẹ̀lú monarchy. Àwọn kan wọ́n lo all sort of systems. Àwọn kan lo first past the post. Àwọn kan lo presidential system. Àwọn kan lo it's different variants. Àwa tó yẹ pé our culture is different, our tradition is different. Àwa lọ gba àṣà wọn ṣe. How is that possible? How can that work? It is not who we are. We need to identify ourselves. We Africans, all of us. Look at South Africa. In some countries in South Africa, they speak a certain language. We cut across South Africa, Lesotho, Botswana, and all, it's the same language. That's one country. Lọ sí East Africa, àwọn kan àtọ́ ń sọ Swahili ní Uganda, ní part of Zimbabwe, ní part of Zambia and all that. That's one country. But just because the Oyinbos, the Europeans that conquered Africa in those days, wọ́n mapping out to their own benefit, to their own economic benefit. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀dẹ̀ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. How dumb can that be? I was having a chat with someone. We talked about it several times, and he was trying to excuse Pan Africanism. What is Pan Africanism? Ngba tí ẹ ti recognize ara yín, ẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀ Pan Africanism. There is no. It's in the open that the intention of the Fulani is to overrun the whole of Nigeria. It's in the open. It's no longer a secret. Yet, how or maybe I don't know, just being deliberately naive, or I don't know how to term it. Àrán ra wa létí pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí is because of the foundation. The foundation. I am a Christian, and the Bible says, if the foundation be wrong, what can the righteous do? The foundation of Nigeria, the foundation of Africa is wrong. Ẹ lè gbé block, ẹ lè tú block sí foundation tó tẹ̀ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Ilé yẹn máa dàwó ni. Until you recognize that, you're a very, very bad builder. Kí lẹ kọ́ ṣe ni pé ẹ tú ilé yẹn, ẹ tú foundation ṣe. And when you do that, you will discover that ó ní block ilé yìí ò lè lọ síbí, block ilé yìí ò lè lọ sọ. Ẹni báyìí ò lè lo eléyìí pẹ̀lú ìlú block eléyìí àti eléyìí kò lò papọ̀, and all sorts of configurations. You can now decide to come out with natural boundaries. In Africa, natural boundaries. Àwọn kan ń sọ̀rọ̀ America being ṣáà lè ṣe bí United States of America ni. Come on, man. How many times am I going to say this? America is an exception. And have you forgotten that those that left United Kingdom in those days on the Mayflower, they got to the new land, they killed the indigenous there. They almost wiped out all of them, the Red Indians, the Cherokee Indians, the Copeco Indians, all sort of Indians. They are all Indians. And one in North America. And today's America, what do you think is happening? The Caucasians, they've recognized themselves, they've recognized the dangers inherent in their depleting population, and therefore came out with Donald Trump. Why should kí ló dé tá a fẹ́ yọ spec tó wà lójú Donald Trump tá a yọ log tó wà lójú tiwa? À ń pariwo pé Donald Trump ó ṣe báyìí is racist, is this, is that. Ṣe lọ yọ log tó wà lójú yín back home. This death by installments needs to stop. Ẹ̀yin Yorùbá, please recognize yourself. Recognize yourselves, excuse me, and find means to defend yourself. Ṣé wọ́n sọ pé ó ń bọ̀ àwọn là ń dẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ ni? Ṣe dé àwọn ará bí? During Buhari's regime, he rehabilitated bandits. So he called them bandits, but I call them terrorists. And absorbed them into the Nigerian army. Who does that? Logic wo nìyẹn? Ọgbọ́n wo nìyẹn kọ́ wa? Lókè ìwọ tó ti jẹ́ bandit o, tó ti jẹ́ terrorist o, má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ o, wà lọ́ máa literally ó fi ológbò ṣọ́ ẹran ni. Ìyẹn làwọn Yorùbá ń pè ní ìpadàbọ̀ Abìjà. It's always deadly, and that's what we witnessed in the last few months. And I agree. President Tinubu, I told us here a few minutes ago that he has intrapersonal intelligence, self-smart. He has interpersonal intelligence, people smart. He knows how to read people. He knows how to make use of people. He knows all that. But it seems to be failing him since he became president. I thought gbogbo problem insurrection up north, middle belt, and lately south, pé kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́. I mean, how can you have intrapersonal intelligence, interpersonal intelligence, native intelligence, kí kíní wá jẹ́ bàbàrà kó má mú bó ṣe lè yanjú ẹ̀? Besides that, it is the duty of every Yoruba man, everybody, láti recognize ara wọn, kán dẹ̀ make sure pé wọ́n defend ara wọn. Again, time to reconfigure Africa. Time to reconfigure Africa. We are wasting time. Whenever I heard GDP growth in Nigeria, for instance, I begin to wonder, what country are we talking about? If GDP growth would it don't loss, okay, then the people are suffering. And the reason why the economy does not reflect on the populace is because there are other forces contending with the economy. I had Ojajuni. He cried out last. Thank God he got saved from kidnappers, Fulani kidnappers. When you want information, say it out there. Whatever information you might have that will help the government to solve this problem, say it. Are you waiting for them to come and beg you? Oh, dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ tara ẹ pé ó lọ òde ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn náà ti pa sínú igbó yẹn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ obìnrin ló lọ sóko ló náà rape àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tán rape mọ́nú igbó, tán pa mọ́nú igbó, àwọn tó ń lọ lójú títì tán dá mọ́tò tán dàbọn bò wọ́n ètò. Wọ́n ti kidnap ọba mẹ́ta at the same time nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n ti kidnap ẹ̀ rí. Just this last year. Tán pa méjì nínú wọn tí kan Ọlọ́run ló mọ ní Ọlọ́run Bíbélì ló ń gbójúlé and I want to believe pé Bíbélì ló gbójúlé lóòótọ́. Kò bá gbójúlé nǹkan míì, kò bá jẹ́ nǹkan míì tó jẹ sára. And so many tales upon tales of mental death ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. I was having a chat some hours ago with someone ó ní láéláé kò lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé pé àwọn Fúlàní máa gba Yorùbá ṣé kíní kan. Mo ní ṣé o ò rántí mo ní níbo ló ń jẹ́ níbo Ephesus nínú Bible ṣé o rí ìlú tó wà nínú Bible tí ò sí láyé mọ́? Ó ló ṣì wà. Mo ní níbo ló wà níbo ni Ephesus lénìí? Ó ń wò mí. Today's Turkey or Turkey bọ́n ṣe mi ò mọ bọ́n ṣe fẹ́ máa pe orúkọ ẹ̀ mọ́ Turkey la mọ̀ sí tẹ́lẹ̀. Was Ephesus in the Bible? Ẹ wo I brought him nearer to home. Mo sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Ìlọrin. Mo sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn northern towns and villages, northern states wọ̀nyẹn. A lot of northern towns. Even in today's Jos jẹ́ pé a mọ̀ wọ́n pé àwọn Langtang people ló wà ńbẹ̀. But I wouldn't be surprised pé Fulani kọ́ ni governor or local government chairman or some local government chairman there. Borno ńkọ́? So many towns in the Middle East, in the Middle Belt. So ẹ fura o. Lásà ò fura mi ò mọ bọ́n ṣe ń pòwe yẹn àjà ò fura. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fura o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká yára wa ń brain like they say in the streets. Ẹ jẹ́ ká yára wa ń brain. Ẹ jẹ́ ká recognize ara wa. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká lajú wálẹ̀ kí tàlùbọ́ kò wọ́n. Wake up, people. These sad stories needs to stop. Enough is enough. Sad story here, sad story there, killings. Wọ́n tẹ̀ ṣe máa ń pa àwọn èèyàn nípa bí pé ẹ̀dìyẹ náà ń pa yẹn ló máa ń. What is wrong with these people? Like they say, ṣán bí ṣoore mẹ́ja ni. Ṣé torí pé a fẹ́ ṣé torí pé báyìí kéèyàn lọ fà ní nítorí no, we need to stop. We need kí leléyìí now? What is all this? Everybody kàn ń lọ ní urban cities, especially Lagos, pé nǹkan kò tiẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ elsewhere. Mo ti bá èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ rí nítorí kò dọ́dọ̀ wa. Are you crazy? I'm sorry, pardon my French. What is wrong with us? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Again, enough is enough.